Welcome back, trainers. We have the first shoutcast of the season. Ripley32 submitted some battles for us, and also make sure to send him a follow. He's an incredible trainer. The link to his channel will be down below, and if you also want to submit battles to be featured on my channel, the link will be down in the description to submit. So right here, he has an incredible team composed of Scizor, Giratina, and a Kimono Ono. So the opponent had a Rayquaza, didn't like it, so they swapped that to a ground ball, but the Scizor made easy work of it, and now they're back. The Scizor got the last shield, and now Ripley is sitting good on 2 shields, gonna let this move go. It's a breaking swipe. He knows he's gonna be able to farm down, but oh, look how close it was. Ow, okay, so he let it go, so I guess Kimono Ono's gonna be able to sweep. And luckily, Kimono Ono does have close combat, otherwise it might actually been GG's against that Aggron. But as we can see, took him out. Well played. And wow, so this is super spicy. I haven't seen a Celesteela. Not a very common Pokemon that you'll see, but this is the Fantasy Cup, so you'll probably end up seeing a lot of legendaries, different types of Pokemon. Right here, he's gonna get to a Night Slash, gets it off, and now he's gonna end up switching out and to catch a move. He ends up catching a Bulldoze. And since Giratina is super tanky, this is gonna be really good. So right now he's running Ancient Power, but I think Ripley, the move he actually is preferring to run is going to be the Shadow Sneak, but in the first couple battles he's going to be running the Ancient Power there. He's able to farm down, has a lot of energy, and in comes a Pokemon. Is what kind of... okay, wow, okay. So it's going to be a Tapu Koko, and now he's going to be able to reach a Dragon Claw, which is not going to be very effective, but at least is able to get some chip damage there. And he's going to let this move go. It's going to be a Dazzling Gleam. Unfortunately, the Scizor is not going to be able to survive, but the Kimono Ono is going to be able to farm down the Tapu Koko. And in comes a Dialga, so just wow, Fantasy Cup just full of legendary Pokemon. Going to be able to take him out, so wow, Kimono Ono really putting the work right there. I think he's the MVP. Right here, it's going to be a Melmetal against Scizor. Ripley doesn't like the lead, so he swaps out to his Giratina, and now he's running the Shadow Sneak, which I believe is his preferred moveset for this cup. So he's going to go ahead and get some damage there. Gonna let this go. Melmetal typically runs Rock Slide, and now it does have, I forget the move, but he does have, I think, is it Double Bash? I'm probably totally killing that right there. But anyway, our opponent ends up switching out to a Scizor of their own. Not as spicy as Ripley's because there isn't shiny. And so he's gonna end up shielding right here. Otherwise, he would definitely been killed right there. Gonna do the Shadow Sneak right here, and the opponent shield. So now they're 1-1. Giratina is gonna be able to get to this Dragon Claw before it ends up going down. Oh, it's so close. I think he might actually been able to farm down, but the Scizor does throw energy, which is actually really good for Ripley. And while they get the attack boost, but it's too late at this point in the match. Come on, and bring snipes it down, and now they bring in an Excadrill, and it does do a pretty good amount of damage. So he's gonna farm, and I think right here he's actually looking to bait. He's gonna do the Dragon Claw, and they shield. This is perfect. He now swaps out to Scizor. I think he has a close comment banked. Doesn't want to use his last shield. Is gonna go ahead and do this Night Slash against the Melmetal, which will do a decent amount of damage. And I don't think he's definitely gonna be able to farm down. But I think the opponent, did they stop? They might have stopped playing at that point. Okay, never mind. Okay, so I guess it was CMP. I almost thought they stopped tapping Surf Power, and this is perfect because he's now going to be able to get so much of an energy lead. There's no shield, so right away he's going to be able to throw this close combat and seal the deal against his Excadrill. Good match there. This is a really great lead going against a Togekiss, going to do super effective damage. The opponent doesn't like this. They swap out to Reshiram, and Ripley's going to decide to stay in and decide to do a Night Slash. Does a Night Slash and then swaps out to Giratina and is able to reach a move before the opponent. Maybe the opponent misplayed there and then throw a move. Either way, the Giratina takes it down. They don't shield. The opponent decides to bring back Togekiss, and Ripley's going to go ahead and do a Shadow Snake. I don't think he's going to be able to reach another one. Can he reach another one? And unfortunately, doesn't get to that Dragon Claw, but that's okay. Ripley's going to get to this Night Slash. Hopefully he can get a boost here. And doesn't get a boost, but he does get a shield there, and now the opponent brings in a Giratina. So this is pretty much looking GG's because Ripley has a Kimono Ono, and this Giratina is going to end up doing Dragon Claw, which does super effective damage. But wow, Kimono is actually pretty takes it pretty well. and now the opponent gets to another move, but it's pretty much over. Gonna be able to get to Dragon Claw, and this should be enough. Oh, never mind, not completely enough. I forgot how much HP that Togekiss had, but Scizor should easily be able to farm it down, and that's a great game. Moving on to the next match, Ripley's going against an Excadrill. Okay, so this isn't, I think, too bad of a matchup, but he ends up swapping out. I honestly don't know how we would have played that. So he ends up swapping out, and the opponent brings in a Gramble. So not looking too good, but this isn't too bad because he at least is able to get some damage to it, and he can bring in the Scizor and actually just farm down. Yep, he's just gonna shield here. Hopefully he doesn't get the attack, the defense drop, and he doesn't. Farms down, and now has a ton of energy. The opponent brings back an Excadrill, and you're gonna do Night Slash. And Excadrill is pretty glassy, so these Night Slashes are gonna be doing a really good amount of damage. The opponent ends up shielding there, and I think Ripley doesn't want to let go of his Scizor, and now the opponent brings in a Dragonite. Scizor's going to be able to do a Night Slash, and he reaches another one. So this is looking pretty good. I don't know if does Ripley still have one more shield. No, he doesn't. Doesn't have one more shield. Swaps out to the Kimono, takes that Dragon Claw, and is able to take out the Dragonite and have enough to be able to reach a close combat. So that match came down to the wire. Very close match. Very well played there. Moving on to the next match, we got Scizor going against Juddigon. And this is definitely a great matchup right here. We do resist any Dragon type moves. But Juddigon does run Night Slash, so not too bad. And then Ripley comes in, sauces the Kimono, and actually is able to snipe down that Juddigon. The opponent then brings in a Sylveon, so gonna be able to take care of that. But because Ripley has that Scizor, he's able to bring it back and is going to be able to easily farm down after shielding this one move. That probably wouldn't have been able enough to take out the Scizor, but wants to preserve the health on it. Going to go ahead and do a Night Slash. Can he get that tag buff? No, he doesn't. So honestly, it looks like Scizor is actually a really great pick for this cup. As you can see, he resists a lot. I've seen so far, like a bunch of Charmers, Dragon type Pokemon. So looks like definitely Scizor is the way to go. Ripley's going to bring his Giratina, and this Dragon Claw took care of the rest of the game. Moving on to the next match, guys. So far, I love what I'm seeing. I can't get enough of this shiny Scizor, to be honest. And guys, if you haven't left a like, please leave a like and consider subscribing. It really does help the channel grow. I appreciate every time you guys watch my videos. So right here, the opponent brings in a Sylveon, and it's not going to be looking too good for the Giratina. But the Giratina is at least able to apply some damage, and it actually is able to get to one more Shadow Sneak, so that's really good there. Now going to make easy work, bring in the Scizor, and he's going to decide to take the move. It's just a Side Shock. I'm pretty sure he resisted both moves. It would have been a Side Shock, Dazzling Gleam, whatever. So now the opponent brings in its next Pokemon. Ripley's going to go ahead and do a Night Slash here. It's a Melmetal, but Ripley does have 2 Night Slashes bang, so most likely he's going to go back to back. Hopefully he can get a attack boost. Doesn't get the attack boost, but maybe he will get it on this third Night Slash. Doesn't get it, but all good. He is able to get the opponent's shield. Gets Rock Slide, and now he's going to bring in the Kimono. Ono, the opponent has a Dragonite, and it looks like Ripley's win con might be to be able to just Dragon Claw it down, but it's looking too close. I don't think it's possible. Is it possible? The opponent has still one more shield left. Can he get to it? And I don't know, does the opponent have one more Pokemon left? Gonna get close combat, and no, that was it. He seals the deal, is able to get to the back-to-back close combat. That was an insanely close match, very close match, very well played by Ripley. And now we're going on this might be the final match. Oh no, I think that actually no, there's a couple matches here that Ripley submitted. But they both end up swapping out, so Ripley has Giratina going against the Scizor, and luckily he is running that Shadow Sneak, which is going to help him. And now the opponent, I think it's going to be doing some Night Slashes, so it is going to be able to, and unfortunately they do CMP here, and I think Ripley shields there to possibly maybe force the shield on the opponent, possibly to get, because I'm pretty sure the opponent wants to get a switch back. And Ripley is at least able to get to another Dragon Claw and almost takes it out. Ends up farming down with the Kimono, and now the opponent brings back a Melmetal, which this is looking pretty good. I think Ripley's going to end up farming before he throws a close combat, and looks like this is most likely a bait right here. Does a Dragon Claw, the opponent doesn't shield. Ripley has a 9 slash banked onto the Scizor, throws it. The opponent actually ends up shielding that. I'm very surprised they shield that. Gonna do the Rock Slide. Maybe they have a Charmer in the back. No, it's just gonna be, they have wow, I'm like totally forgetting all Pokemon names today. Okay, has an Empoleon, gets a 9 slash off. There is no more shields, and Kimono Ona would be able to resist the Hydro Cannon, but not the Drill Peck. And hopefully this is not a Drill Peck, or it's gonna, oh, so maybe the opponent isn't running Drill Peck. At this point, I don't think Ripley wants his attack to his defense to drop, so he's gonna go ahead and do the close combat now and takes it out. So man, Kimono is coming in to just wrap up these battles here. This is a great lead going against Scizor against a Shadow Dragonite, and I'm very surprised his opponent's actually deciding to stay in. Ripley gonna go ahead and get the 9 slash off, and is gonna be able to I think he ends up shielding. That's probably gonna be a superpower. Yep, calls it right, and he ends up switching. And wow, the opposing trainer actually, and they have, it's a Shadow Scizor, bro. I can't. The luck that trainer has, that's incredible. Ripley's gonna start throwing some Shadow Sneaks here, and they end up seeing Ping right there at that move. Ripley decides to let it go. He brings in the Kimono, and he's gonna be able to. Can he farm all the way? No, he couldn't farm down. Not until the opponent got to move, but it's just a 9 slash, all good. The opponent brings back the Dragonite, gets farmed down, and now it's Scizor against this Aggron. Gonna go ahead and do the Iron Head here, and gonna go ahead and get some neutral damage, and it's just, oh man, that Aggron is just applying so much pressure with their fast move. Scizor's gonna go ahead and do the 9 slash, and this Dragon Claw should be enough to take the game. I think this might actually been a CMP too. Yep, was a CMP. Ripley's gonna go ahead and use his last shield, and this Aggron, it should be able to be taken out with this Dragon Claw, and that is very well played. I really like the way Ripley's playing these matches. These are all coming down to the wire. Now this is a really great lead again. It's gonna be Scizor against the Giratina, and this Giratina is looking to stay for a while, or so it seems. And Ripley's gonna throw the 9 slash here. Can he get the boost? He does get the boost. He gets the boost, and I'm pretty much thinking it's gonna be GG's now. And I'm surprised he didn't shield. Okay, I thought he would probably shield it since he got the boost, but knows he can take one. Doesn't shield there, but yep, he's definitely gonna end up shielding right here, and is gonna be able to. I'm pretty sure he's gonna be able to outpace the Giratina. Yes, this might have been CMP2 right here. Gonna do the 9 slash, and the opponent actually shields, so it looks like the opponent really wants to witch shield, but Ripley finally decides to let it go. He's gonna farm down with the Kimono Ono, and now the opponent, let's see what they're looking to bring. They're looking to bring a Steelix, and it's over because it's probably gonna be Psychic Fangs, but gonna be able to take one. And I'm surprised he didn't throw the close combat. Okay, that's fine. Right here, he's gonna go get to the Shadow Sneak. Probably just wants to bank it, see maybe what the opponent has, see if they end up switching out. This opponent's probably gonna end up throwing a. Oh, actually, okay. I was thinking maybe he was running a Crunch, and the opponent reveals that it has a Magnezone. So this is looking pretty good. I think Ripley, what he's probably gonna looking to do is probably gonna over. Oh, never mind. He's probably not even gonna need really over farm here. This Shadow Sneak is gonna be able to do a pretty much, but it looks like he's undercharging it for that Kimono, possibly. He's gonna let this go, and should just be a Mirror Shot, which is gonna be able to almost take out the Giratina. And now Ripley is at the back-to-back, so this is GG. He's gonna get the close combat, does the next close combat, and I think at that health level with the Steelix, it's pretty much game over. Yep, game over. And guys, those are all the matches. Thank you again, Ripley, for submitting your battles. Really appreciate it. And again, guys, make sure to send him a follow, support a fellow content creator. The link to his channel is down below, and I'll see you guys on the next one.